It happens in us before it happens in the horse. The horse just magnifies it.
You want this?
We get bothered? I would love that. I think they would too.
Yeah, that's what it was here for.
Is it turned on?
Yeah, it's turned on. Nobody gave it to you, huh?
Hey, now we're done. Thanks for coming.
Go ahead and test that out, and I'll turn it up for you. 1, 2. How about y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
I just talked for an hour and a half. What time is it? Are you good with us now? 11:40. Thank you, sir. You work here? Huh? You work here? No, I'm actually doing the soccer over there. This is my assistant I set up for you. Oh, well, thank you. Just for you. Thank you. Anybody got any questions? Or any comments? Anybody want to trade places with Jasmine? I really can't do that, but I love asking. Horse is pretty relaxed, huh? That saddle's not so bad, is it? Okay, send her that way for me. Does everybody's saddle have a saddle horn?
Mm-hmm.
All mine do, just because I love to rope. But that saddle horn is in the perfect place to hold on. I don't mind people pulling on the saddle horn or holding on to it for balance. But what I can't see, for the horse's sake, is we can't balance on the reins. She has no opportunity to do that in that position. Okay, now am I telling everybody to go home and do that? Please don't. If your horse's frame of mind isn't where it needs to be before you get there, it's going to be entertaining. Sell tickets before you get up there. Get you some good life insurance or something. But the idea is to build balance to the point where it doesn't matter what your horse does. It never changes your confidence. You never lose your balance. Therefore, you never get bothered. Therefore, it makes it much easier to say to the horse, you always need to follow my lead. Because did you know that we as humans have a muscle that connects these cheeks to these? And when these get tight, so do these. And vice versa. That's fun stuff right there. You having fun? I think you're having more fun than your poor mom is. Alright, which way you want to go? This time we're going in low. I'm going to get in the middle. You don't have to lope 4 laps.
Are you doing direction change?
No, I'm just standing in the middle. You're doing the direction change and the speed change. Okay? You pick the direction, and then we'll just get to a lope. We'll just lope a little ways, and then you can just rub on her until she slows down, okay? When you're not using that stick, it needs to be rested on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Looks good. Y'all see that horse flinch when she snoots to it? You know what most people do when they're holding the reins and the horse flinches? Let's get to the lope. Come on, girl. Just reach over your shoulder and tap her on the butt with the end of that stick. There you go. Now I'm going to help you slower. Now you can rub on her. Rub on her, Jasmine. Rub on her. Rub on her. Keep that stick up there on your shoulder so she doesn't think you're using it. I will get her stopped this time if she comes all the way to me. There you go. Nice job. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll just sit out there and you can do it all, okay? Have your stick. Now I want you to get a hold of your halter. halter right here like this, and I want you to hold that horse's head right there as you step off. Slide that foot back before you start getting off. Just let her find a place to get squared up. There you go. Once you start, you go all the way. Yeah, just hold that nose and let her find a spot to stop. Get off, get off. Now, you'll never be in a more vulnerable position than halfway on, halfway off. Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know how many of y'all are very good at riding a horse that's bucking, standing in this position. But sometimes it can be entertaining. Okay? All I'm going to say to my horse is this right here. You want to move, I'm going to stay in this position. You don't like all that weight hanging off one side, you stop your feet, and then I'm going to center it up. Now, Jasmine, I don't know you well enough to ask you to do that. I have the confidence in the balance to be there. Very few people do. I ask them to do that same thing, but here's my approach. I said I want my horse to want to stand still. Do I want it to be comfortable for him while he's moving? Not really. I'd rather it be comfortable when he stops. So when I'm getting on one and I'm teaching my horses to stand still while I get on, I have two options to make it comfortable for him. I get halfway up there and he stops his feet. I can either get all the way on and center my balance, or I can simply step back off. Okay? Either way. But I've ridden a lot of horses trying to buck me off right here. And if you don't have the balance to be there, don't hang out there very long. That's why I was saying, get off. Once you start, get off, get off. Okay? For somebody like me, that's my approach. Have I been in any wrecks doing that? I've been in so many wrecks. But you know what? There's never a guarantee. Sorry, Mom. If you're going to own one of them, there's never a guarantee. But if I said we could get our odds a lot better, wouldn't it be worth it?
Yeah.
Because what I've noticed is there's such a draw between human and horse, more so from the human than from the horse, that people are willing to get hurt every now and then just to stay with it. I had a lady come to my house not too long ago that's had like 4 back surgeries, rods and pins. Her and her husband went to Spain and bought some bullfighting stallions. And they show up at my house and I'm thinking, good Lord, I don't even want to get on them, let alone go in a stall with them. And then this gal starts telling me about the back surgeries and the rods and the neck surgery they're fixing to do as she's crawling up on this horse, and I'm thinking, but you know what she said? The doctor tells me I have to stop this. You just well put a bullet in my head. Just what you wanted to hear, Mom. But I see it everywhere I go, not just with that gal. And it's in me. All the wrecks that I've had, hopefully it's gotten me a little smarter, and I learned something about what I did. But I've seen some guys that are way better than me get fucked off on their heads. And they've been doing it for a long time. And all it did was remind me there's never a guarantee. But we can get our odds a whole lot better. A whole lot better. That's a pretty big day for him.
Yeah.
So we're going to quit him right there. Somebody's got